take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe. Keeping us up all night. right. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. Fuck. What up, my friends? How you doing? How you doing? Happy 4th of July. I actually just saw somebody firing off fireworks today. And, I mean, we're in Canada, so apparently people are celebrating 4th of July here, too. Bit strange, but what are you going to do? What you going to do? So, first things first, let me grab the live stream link and share that in the Discord. And then we shall have ourselves a 4th of July chill stream. All right. Let's see here. All right. Have you guys reached the point where you just don't believe anything you see in posts anymore? Have you become that ultra skeptical? Because I have. Just everything that I see, it's just like, is this actually real? Is any of this real? Is anything anybody's saying is real? Do you know what I mean? Is anything real? Am I real? I mean, I know I'm real, but the rest of it, it's just like, Anyways, let's talk about some people who are real, like Real Love with Mary J. Blige. We've got Aang, Al, Jess, Kenzuki, Teferi, Zircon. We got Shelton, Yamagoro, 90, Gossett, DB, Grimy, Sheba, Shane. What's up? Shane, you made it through the day with all your fingers. Well done. The grandmas of the world will be pleased. Jesse sent me a personalized cartoon. I don't know if I want to know what that means. 90, my intro is the most exposure Magic 30 gets these days. It's true. Nobody talks about it. That is true. That is true. Oh, Sheldon of the Super Chat says, give me an explosive wheel spin. Oh, all right, man. You're setting the bar high. You want an explosive wheel spin. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Part of the problem is if I ream on this thing too hard, I could either break it by just smashing the actual piece because it's plastic, or I could pull it off the table. So we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to take this in a different direction, where we go. Kablowie! There you go. There's the explosion. Oh, it's an insult. The explosion you want is 8 dudes exploding on your chest. You fucking magoo. You weird little Eggman. And by Eggman, I mean your skin is the color of egg. Like full on egg white porcelain. But not the sort of, oh, look at that beautiful lady with her flawless alabaster skin. It's more like, where did that fish belly freak monger come from? When you come up out of the sewers with all of the sewage and and random seaweed on you because you failed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ninja mission on the original Nintendo, right? Because actually that's it. You're as awful as the water level, bro. You are as awful as that's the water level in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo. You are somebody who has a weird backwards toe, and it is off-putting, and one of your eyes is just slightly too small. But not in a way that people can directly see. Like when they look at you, they can't tell one of your eyes is too small. But when they do look at you, they have that imperceptible feeling that something is wrong with your face. That's funny. Every day, fuck you. Yes, you did. You did so. Jess, this sounds like something. It's like you're a 6-year-old. I made you a cartoon of my cartoon character giving the news, and the news is about you. What am I, your dad? Kensuke, it's not real. All of this is your coma dream, but you don't wake up for my sake. That's amazing. Imagine that. Imagine you were the fever dream of somebody else's mind, but you were too beautiful, too amazing for them to want to snap out of that feverish dream, right? Every day you watch it back, you didn't. Oh, okay. Well, hello, you son of a bitch. All right. Hello. Hi. Greetings. Greetings. DeVoe, what's up, buddy? 90s, 0 to 105 seconds. That's how we roll, man. That's how we roll. Ball Falcon, no, here it's exclamation mark SOB. You can't shout out anybody with commands. You have to go to the actual work of doing it. You have to go, I love this man, and I want you to look at him, stare at him, watch him. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. YouTube will probably start to bring in more features like that. They slowly but surely add things onto the streams, right? Did they take away the fucking rankings? They're just gone. The rankings are gone. Did you guys notice that? Wait. Did we have the rankings on this channel, or do we have that on the Historian? When was the last time I streamed on this channel? I have many questions. I'm baffled right now. Okay, so no, the last live stream that it's okay. So I guess that's only over on the Historian, and we don't have that here yet. That's hilarious. It's just like, we've rolled out this feature to this one channel, but not the other. Come on, guys. Come on. Kyle, the dickhead that lives across from your LGS, was setting off fireworks in the daylight towards trees and power lines. What? What? People are ridiculous, bro. You got idiots setting off fireworks, trying to destroy things. It's the 4th of July. Let's destroy some power lines. Yeah, Ball Falcon, I agree. I think as well it's only the Historian channel. Yeah, Magoro, the rankings were yesterday. Truth. And that was over on the Historian channel. So it must be that this one doesn't have it yet. It's the way it goes. It's not that big a deal, right? We'll get it over here at some point. I have no idea how they decide what channel gets what. It seems random. Like, it can't just be by channel size, because I've seen channels smaller than my channel get this stuff rolled out earlier in some cases, and I've gotten things that bigger channels haven't had rolled out until later. So, as everything to do with YouTube, it's all fucking cryptic and mysterious, bro. I never have any idea how any of this shit's working, right? Just a monkey slapping buttons going, all right, let's see what happens. Let's roll with it. Juggling, what's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, my man? It is Friday night. Hopefully you're having a good one. It's been a pretty chill day today. Me and Carly went to the park. We kicked around my new soccer ball. Carly likes it, but apparently she wants a particular soccer ball. So she had me put it on the Amazon wish list. She's like, I want this soccer ball because I think it will be better. Cool. Either way, I'm surprised at how chill it can be just wandering around in a park kicking a ball around. Although I did almost lose it in to like a waterway kind of thing. One of the places that I was at, which I guess isn't really in a park, but anyways, is this curved area, and I guess it works like a trap in in a golf course, because I kicked the ball and all of a sudden I saw it going. I'm like, oh God, it's gonna go in the water. I ain't going in the water. Is that ball gone? And I'm like, I don't know if I can use the term running, because it would be jogging at best, probably, over to the ball. There's no way I'm gonna catch it in time. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But yeah, it was just chill, you know? In this world where you can just constantly be messing around with technology, watching shows, movies, doing beep, boop, beep. I'll put a techno chip in my brain in my ball bag. Do it up, Elon Musk. Tase my ball bag and insert a microchip in there. You know? Control my brain with your computer chips, daddy. So, you know, just walking around, running around, kicking a ball. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Every day is Friday Night Magic still a thing? Like, barely. Friday Night Commander's a thing, but Friday Night Magic, standard. In very particular locations, you know? Yeah, Magaro, you wish you could adequately express your gratitude for your little community and your friends here. Well, you know what, man? That statement goes a long way, right? Just letting other people know you appreciate them is more than enough. You don't need flowery language. You don't need to make it into this big thing. It's all good. You like coming and hanging out and chilling. Everybody else does too. And you wish everybody know how much it means to you. Well, that's good, buddy. I know how you feel. I very much enjoy doing this too, obviously. I wouldn't come back day after day, year after year, if we weren't having a good time, bro. Right? There's other things I could be doing, like rubbing my ball bag against a cheese grater and then selling my DNA on the internet on eBay, going superhuman DNA skin flakes. Consume these to gain powers. And it's just chunks of my ball bag. Enjoy that. I thought I was getting Space Marine Gene Seed. Nope. Thompson, what's up? You're back from Russia. Nice. How's it going, brother? Drunko, what's up, man? Hey, what up, Mox Man? I'm hard to lock down. Still didn't get a notification. YouTube is weird, bro. I don't know what to say. That's why I set up my Discord a long time ago, because it's the only thing I can think of. I'm like, I can't make YouTube tell you guys. And you have to turn on like 3 or 4 different features. Like, for real, Mox Man, do you know like all the things you have to do to make sure people can actually watch your shit, bro? They've got to go turn on notifications, turn on all notifications. Then they've got to go in and also set the time frame to any time of the day, because they've got stages. Turning on notifications means sometimes you get notifications. Turning on all notifications means you'll get all notifications during a certain time frame. And then there's also the fact that you just have to expand that time frame out. It's like, okay. And they might have even made it more complicated now. Who knows? I haven't looked at it in a bit. Jogging, what, you're eating birds from the store? What's going on? Are you eating pigeons for 4th of July, bro? Drunko, you're prepping for Saturday Commander after all-night golf. All right. Kinds of get his Mox Man still stream. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can find him on Sundays. He's always doing it at the same time. He's consistent so that you can find him, man. Kyle, you went to the LGS to play Commander and 8 people showed up and they all drafted. Huh. Well, that sounds like the opposite of what happens in most places at most times, where it's Commander and not much else going on. Yamagoro infrastructure lag is also totally a thing. Boxman, your wife says that I look shaggy. Okay. So what? Who fucking cares? What? Like, what? What? You can't. Sorry, is my hair not short enough that you can pretend that Moxman is me when he's fucking railing you? What does it matter if my fucking hair is shaggy? What? Well, you got a problem? You got a problem, Moxman's wife? You got a fucking issue with my hair? What are you doing? Why are you being like this, huh? Bob, happy 4th of July to you, buddy. Mox my haircut time. She knew it would get me. Well, I mean, of course. Of course. Anything is going to set me off. Somebody moved. Something happened. There was a noise. Ah! But yeah, Carly said the same thing. She's like, you could use a haircut. It's true. It's somebody left a comment saying that I look like a Lego figure with this hair. And I was like, it does. It does have some similarities. This hair is so classic that they immortalize it on Lego and stuff. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Megoro, the whole like drawing on mana from lands doesn't specifically require memories. That's the way that like Urza and who else was it? Urza and Hercule and those other Ivory Tower individuals did then because they didn't understand on a higher level. You know what I mean? Like they were people. Planeswalkers don't use memories to tap into like they make a link with these places, right? It's different. It's different. Jogging, you spent your 4th eating junk food and watching Japanese car racing. Sounds like a good way to spend a day, honestly. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I can get down with that. Eating junk food, chilling, watching shows that's a vibe. It's nice to be able to relax and have a good time. Millmaster, listen, if I was hurting nerfs, it would be Nerf balls. Me and Carly are getting a bunch of little outdoor things, like little Nerf football style things, soccer ball, whatever else to kick around to get more active. And it's fun. It's fun messing around with this stuff. In earlier years, I probably wouldn't have cared, but recently, that's been more of the vibe. I've been spending less time playing computer games and more time watching shows and stuff and just going out and playing games. You guys like getting cornholed, you know, where you throw the balls in the hole? Or you guys like cornhole, where you put your balls in the hole? You know, the board where you throw a beanbag through the hole? I didn't know that was called cornhole for the longest time. And when I learned that was hilarious to me. But anyways, we got one of those boards, but you can do it indoors. And it comes with a little trampoline. And you bounce the ball off the trampoline into the cornhole. So you trampoline cornhole. It's fun. It's a neat little thing. Heavy Metal Super Chat says, howdy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? You are the new lord of the board. We're gonna spin the wheel for you. Jeep, what's going down, man? Alright. Heavy Metal. What's it gonna be? What shall the wheel decree? I was reading about like old musicians. I don't mean like they're old currently. Some of them would be. But musicians that were really successful, but it didn't matter because they had like terrible deals or wasted all their money, you know? Like apparently the members of TLC had a terrible recording contract, so they got like no money and were broke while their music was blowing up, right? Drunko, yeah, want to go play cornhole behind the bar. Went from nefarious to innocent. Let's go. Oh, that is a jug hunt. That is a jug hunt indeed. Well, that will require these. Moxman Pro. I remember that heavy metal movie. There was this dude in college, who organized a midnight showing of heavy metal. So we went to this one movie theater and convinced them to let us come in and watch like a midnight showing of it, and it was awesome. But the theater got messed up because everybody was smoking and drinking. So after like 2 of those, he was just like, no, this is doing too much damage to my theater. All right, we got to focus up the camera, so let's slap these in here and do that. Kansuki, it's a bittersweet symphony, man. You're a slave to money, then you die. All right. There we go. That's good. That's toy. Okay. All right. So we got... What was it? That's right. We're doing Jug Hunt. Jug Hunt. We got them 2 packs. Juglum. Praise be the jugs. Blessed be the jugglies. What up, Nico? Okay. Heavy metal. Do your birds freak out from fireworks? I know dogs do. Oh, we're starting out with a pretty strong offering here. They're not the biggest. But they're pretty decent sized. This is a nice way to come out the gates, yo. So this will be the promised land of Fat Jugitude, and this will be the face down lane of shame. Okay, so you go over in Fat Jugtown. You go into, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a pass. She looks like she'll beat you up, bro. I'm gonna give you a pass. You got enough jugs. No. And oh yeah. Oh, hello. She's got like a shelf in there, buddy. Look at that. Look at that fancy boy. That's a pretty good ratio, actually. 50-50, you know? There's 2 jugs per each. So we got 6. We got 6 just from that pack right there. There's the lineup. She looks like she's going to do like stomp the yard dances at you. You know what I mean? Like she's going to aggressively grundle stomp. She looks like she's a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplayer. And she looks like she is an anime cosplayer. Bum, 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 bum. So that's one of the 2 packs. Okay. Starting off weak. This is a fat no. More no. Yeah, that's a yes. That's a yes. Oh, that's a yes. There we go. There's the buttermilk. Time to churn the butter. No. All right. Well, I mean, we only got 2. Boy, that's some butter churn action right there. Jess, you want my opinion? Because I'll be honest and tell you how shit it is. I can tell you straight up ahead of time if you want that it is terrible. With extreme confidence. Oh, Lordy McGordy. What a bizarre world. Think about it, man. How did life start? Did they say, like, lightning fucking struck and created the most basic form of life, and then it just kind of evolved from there. I evolved a mouth, I'm gonna use it to eat you. I gotta jaw, I can eat better. Fuck you, I'm going up on land, I can eat up here, dickhead. You know, just this whole progression of things. I'm gonna be a tree, dickhead. Like, I'm just gonna fucking eat from the ground and the sun. What are you gonna do? You know? All these different variations of life. And mankind comes along, and it just gets to the point where we have the fucking internet and weird little anime titty cards and all kinds of other ridiculous shit. What? What? Millmaster, you don't know. You don't know. What if existence was created by a divine fart? You don't fucking know. You don't you don't know. Drunko midriff. What? What? You're a belly button weirdo? They come out of the woodworks. I don't know, man. I do not know. Oh, guys, has anybody in here seen that anime Lazarus? Because if you haven't, don't. That's all I can say. I will say more right now, but I watched the first season of it, and I don't think there are any more seasons. I think it's just one season, but man, is it slow. Man, is it slow and mostly boring and has a few cool moments, but it's slow and boring. And Carly has a big list of animes for us to check out. So we went all the way through Lazarus, and it sucked. I was just like, I was just curious enough about the idea that I stuck with the show. Because the idea is that this doctor has created this wonder drug that cures all kinds of ailments, and everybody's using it, and it's wonderful, but it turns out there's a flaw with it, and everybody's taking it actually for 3 years from the first date you've taken it, basically is, you're going to die. And it's like, okay, so most of the world's population has taken this, and it's a death sentence on everybody, essentially. You know, that's pretty wild. That's a crazy concept to start with. But, that's basically what happens. It's just like, okay. Drunkle Squid Games, you just watched there's the third season's out already? Okay, here's the thing about Squid Games. It's funny that you bring it up, because Carly brought up Squid Games today. And the first season of Squid Game was amazing. It was genuinely good. The level of intensity in it, you could feel it. That shit made me uncomfortable. That show made me uncomfortable. I was like, whoa, this is wild, right? And so the first season was crazy. And then it ended with, at first, Buddy, who won the whole thing, broken on the bank with that, oh, he's just got the bank card, he's got all the money, and he's not even using it. And I was like, that's amazing. What an amazing way to end this. This guy went through that massive ordeal, and the reward is meaningless to him because what he has been through has just destroyed him. So epic. What an amazing conclusion to this. And then he dyed his hair red and put on a suit and was like, I'm going to get revenge on you guys. I'm getting on an airplane. And you just go, what? Uh-oh. And so that was it. I just went, no, I'm good. I'll just leave it at season 1. Because that was epic. And what are you going to do now? The same thing? Or is this going to be you trying to take down the Squid Games? Because how is that nearly as compelling? Now you're a rich guy trying to take down a fucking organization that makes fucking down on their luck people fight. How is that even close to the same fucking thing? Or it's just a new batch of people and then, yeah, do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Moxman, you were impressed with the third season? Well, fair enough, buddy. Fair enough, but yeah, I didn't even know there was a third season. Check out Kaiji Ultimate Survivor anime similar to Squid Game. All right. All right. Juggling, they gotta get character development out of the way. For what? For what? We already know who the characters are from the first season, right? There's the guy who won, and then there's the rich people who are like, suck my dick, it'll change your life, or something like that. You know, fat, gross old men in masks. Give me more of that, please. Heavy Metal says, that's a mighty fine wheel you got there. I sure do. I sure do. Zircon, you sure season 2 plus only exists to milk the cow? I believe it. And here's the thing. If you guys are liking it, you're enjoying season 2, season 3, great, awesome. I'm not trying to take that from you. The way they did the ending of season 1 did not leave me feeling like season 2 will be any good. And so I just never checked it out. I never checked it out. Heavy Metal! Oh, Magic the Gathering. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do a Final Fantasy booster. Alice in Borderland's a good one, Heavy Metal. I enjoyed that one. Moxman, you're going to try and binge Sandman Season 2 on your vacation? Wait, Sandman the comic book? There's seasons of that? Really? Oh, really? What? What? The problem is follow-up seasons have a hard time actually really landing and making, like, being satisfying for me. But if it turns out they're good, cool. But I tend to just kind of pull the ripcord on stuff and don't look back, you know? All right, so what do we got here? What do we got here? What's a gut rub? Goo-boo! Gaboo! The scorpion. We got a Chocomag. Why am I singing the Beach Boys now? With the Chocomag, we'll get there fast and then we'll take it slow. Suck on my Chocobo. All right. Then we got some instant ramen, a magic pot. Some of you guys have been smoking that. We got Giot, King of the Dwarves. He's pretty cool. 1/1 double strike for a red and a white, and whenever he or another dwarf you control enters, and whenever equipment you control enters, you can discard a card and draw a card. Not too bad for a little uncommon dork. Bump, 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 bump. Swallowed by Leviathan. Swallow my Leviathan. Coral Sword. Eh. Oh, crystal fragments. Look at that. 1 white. Artifact equipment, creature gets +1/+1. 2 white and 5, exile it, then return it to the battlefield, transformed on its owner's control at sorcery speed, and it equips for 1. And it turns into Summon Alexander. First and second level, prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn. Third chapter, tap all creatures your opponents control, and he's a 4/3 flyer. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, we got Genova. Neat. Green and black and 2/1/5. Beginning combat on your turn. Put a number of +1/+1s on it equal, or put a number of +1/+1s equal to this is power up to one other target creature. Then the creature becomes a mutant. Whenever a mutant you control dies during your turn, you draw cards equal to its power. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then we got a foil Cloud of Darkness. 2 green and black and 2, 3/3 flying. When it enters target creature and opponent controls, it gets -X till end of turn. Where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Oh, that could be decent. Half decent removal. And then we got Gone, the Town of Ruin. Some nice artwork. And a hero / night token. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, Millmaster Super Chat said, we made a lot of drinks tonight, and I smoked a tri-tip and baked a peach pie and made ice cream, and now it sounds like a war zone. Bro, that's amazing. You literally are just, I'm making pies, I'm smoking meats, I'm making ice cream. You're living the good life. Well done. Well done. Now, let's spin the wheel for you. And I'll put you up on the board. Bup, 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 bup. Heavy Metal says, nice super chat. I'll let you have the board for now. What do we got? Oh, it's more magical times. Sweet. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Oh, I think I saw a pack of Duskmorn sitting right there. Oh, yep, there is. Perfect. That will be the next thing, then. I want to crack into the Final Fantasy, but I also want to stretch it out a bit. You know what I mean? Like, make it last longer. Make it last. So I want to also open some boosters of other sets, too, and not just plow through the Final Fantasy. All right. So, we got Duskmorn over here. Hwangarang! What you doing, buddy? Millmaster making you hungry? I know, right? What up, Luke? Oh, we got, you know what, guys? We got Popeyes today. We got Popeyes chicken. And first time ever, ordered it through the actual app ahead of time, right? And first time ever, go there, and we got like, we got mild chicken. We don't get spicy chicken, right? So they had no mild white chicken. Like, they had no wild white chicken. They had no mild white chicken. So Carly calls me. She's like, they don't have any mild white chicken. And I'm like, it's all good. Just wait until the next batch is ready. It's fine if it takes a bit, you know? And she goes, no, they don't have any. I was like, what? Like, they literally don't have any mild white chicken in the entire building? That's what's going on? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess get 1 or 2 spicy pieces and then get everything else dark meat. So that's what we had to do. And I ate one spicy piece of Popeye's chicken, and I almost died. It was so hot, man. It was so hot. And I know to people who are into spice, it's probably mild kitty level stuff. But for me, that was hot. That was hot. Heavy Metal, yeah, man. You got, with some of the bosses that you deal with in these games, you got to be paying attention, right? Because otherwise, you just get hosed. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't do everything I needed to do to be able to beat you, and now I can't beat you. Especially in older games. All right, what do we got here? We got... Oh, man, Velgavoth looks pretty impressive, towering over the different parts of the house here. I do like these arts. And I had forgotten that we were opening Duskmorn. So it threw me off. I was like, wait, is this a Japanese pack? Why is the foil at the front? Isn't the Final Fantasy pack we just opened before this in reverse order? And then I looked at it, I'm like, this isn't Final Fantasy. I had a sense of growing dread about it, you know? We got a foil plains. Okay, this is Foil City here. Hey, Screaming Nemesis. Okay, all right. A red and 2, 3/3/8. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any other target. If a player is dealt damage this way, they can't gain life for the rest of the game. It's so dirty. Like, for 3 mana. It's so stupid. Alright, do we have anything? Oh, I hate this stupid Nashi crying over Tamio's fucking Ghostbuster ghost coming out of the ghost trap. Give me a fucking break. And then a dude in a windbreaker. Holy shit. Duskmorn was so fucking stupid. Wizards thought this shit was gonna fucking hit the nail on the head. A stupid Tamio ghost that got trapped in a Ghostbusters ghost trap. Fucking dudes in 80 windbreakers? What a bunch of horse shit. I'm bleed. That's some cool artwork. Like, there's some good stuff in here in terms of some of the horrific looking creatures, but the stupid ghost busting technology and everything is dumb. It's dumb, bro. Yeah, okay, nothing else exciting in here. Wang Ring, that's why you get the moist biscuits at Popeyes. I don't know what anybody sees in the biscuits at Popeyes. They would be lucky to be fucking mid. That's to use the parlance of the drugged out youth. They would be lucky to be mid. Okay? So Popeyes biscuits suck pretty bad most of the time. If you get them super fresh, they can be okay. But you know what place does have good biscuits is Church's Chicken. Their honey biscuits are legitimate. They are legit. Kevin, you thought they were going for a Silent Hill vibe? They were going for like 10 different vibes, bro. Like everything about it was muddled. Even the trailer had Nashi doing his thing and then a Marina doing her thing. And the Marina trailer felt like it had real potential. And the Nashi trailer was like, whoa, cowabunga dudes, I'm Michelangelo from the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm here to run through this house of horror. Whoa, look at those bad guys over there, bro. I'm going to go over this way. Do you think I'm going to see my mom? Whoa, bro. It was fucking lame, man. Fucking lame. Drunko, you have a great chicken chains in Korea called Mom's Touch. I'm going to go get some Mother's Touch. All right, that's the end of that. That's the end of that. Wang Rang, I had one of those biscuits today, and they're just okay. I had a couple bites of it, and it was just like, eh. It's rare that I've had a Popeyes biscuit that I actually wanted to finish, but Church's biscuits, Heavy Melody, you put honey on the biscuits? I just eat them raw. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I didn't know you're supposed to put something on them, but you get them as part of the meal. Everything should be in there. It's not like they're just giving you, like, here's some slices of bread with nothing on them, you know? Right? Like, isn't it just supposed to be eat the fucking biscuit? Eat the biscuit, you fat chungus. I will say, as much as I love Popeyes, I'm disappointed in one thing. I have fallen out of love with their mashed potatoes. I don't care for their mashed potatoes anymore. We did try their poutine today, though. And it's all right. It's different because they use their fries. And their fries are different than other fries. But ultimately, not too bad. Not too bad. Put honey on spicy chicken fries and biscuits. Well, I mean, I'll dip fried chicken in honey, like if it's like chicken tenders or something like that. So it being spicy doesn't really change much. Oh, the wonders of the human body. I'm sitting here doing nothing. There is a stabbing pain in my heel right now. Just randomly. Just throbbing on in there. Thanks, buddy. Love it. Love it. Very useful. Ideal. Just stabby McStab. You know what? That's the perfect time for an old man intermission. I just finished my drink. I can go and get another drink, and I can move around. And maybe moving around will make my foot stop stabbing me. All right? So we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll spin for Jugglum. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch that itch. Bookmark that Amazon link. I got fucking bills to pay, y'all. Use my Amazon link. This is gonna take some work. Don't be a dink. Use my Amazon link. When Hatchet goes for a drink, bookmark that Amazon link. Don't be a bitch. You gotta scratch. All right, I'm back. Heavy Metal, you love Sir Mix-a-Lot. He bumps so smooth and he doesn't have to swear. Yeah, but I mean, he's still singing about girls' asses and his dick and stuff, right? So does that make him classy? Listen, man, he doesn't go, I want to rub my dick on ladies. He goes, my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns. I mean, he's literally just singing about wanting fat butts and women getting beat and how he rolls up on them and is like, I'll treat you right, baby. Like, I like Sir Mix a lot too, but I don't know, man. He's not like Weird Al, right? Like Weird Al doesn't swear and is like, oh, look at you. He doesn't have to swear. Whatever. There's nothing wrong with swearing, you fuck. Okay, let me. It's just like that Eminem line. It's like, Will Smith doesn't have to swear to sell his albums. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. Not that I have to swear, obviously. My historian videos don't have any swearing in them. They do just fine. But, you know, that shit's hilarious. Anyways, chug 'em. Let's spin it, bro. Let's do it. What up, Inferno? Bum, 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 bum. Whee! Oh, random. Where did I put the random stack? I had that earlier. Where did it go? I had a bunch of random packs kicking around. They were like right here. Oh, they are still right here directly in front of me. Okay, so on top of the stack, we've got Hyborian Gates. We're going back in time to when men were ripped and women were ripped and everybody was ripped because they didn't eat all kinds of fast food and also because it's fantasy art and it's not real. All right. Hyborian Gates gets pretty wild though, so I'm just gonna put the cards on the screen one at a time in case there's anything that is too wild for YouTube. What up, Mike? Heavy Metal. Yeah, he's not for kids at work. True. All right, here we go. We got the Rumblers. See what I said about everybody being ripped, man? They're all ready to fight. It's got such a dope fantasy vibe, though. These three facing off against a fiend. Oh, no, wait. No, these two facing off against an evil sorceress who's summoning a fiend. Oh, you ready to get rumbled? Habanero, you ready to get rumbled, buddy? Okay, then we got Rock the Relentless. He's going to rock you like a hurricane. Relentlessly. Then we've got a very underwhelming Crimson Tide. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, yeah, look at this. Serpent Warriors. Look at that artwork, man. How badass is that, bro? You got the gigantic open mouth of the serpent. Look at the fucking weird eyes and shit. Look at that gate. Look at the wizard standing there. The wizard looks so epic and powerful, right? Like the other guys are beefy in front of him. Oh, there's a lady too. So these three are beefy warriors ready to go. But that wizard has some real physical magnitude to him as well, doesn't he? What an absolutely epic piece of art, bro. Super Warriors. Then we got Warden's Castle. Pretty cool. Then we got Power Blade Master. Obviously a complete ripoff of like Star Wars. Then we got Peak Twins. I wouldn't mind peeking at her twins. Oh, look at them go. Look at them go. And we just got some of the middle junk. Oh, then we got the Axer. This is weird because they cropped the art so strangely in this. And I think there's another card that we saw already in a different pack that shows this like art better. This is not great. Vortex Quake. Look at that epic wizard, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy artwork. Hey, Shipman, what's up, buddy? Happy Freedom Day to you. Here we go. There's some dude stealing a kit. Oh, then we got the Monarch Bat. This crazy looking bat monster with the monarch wings. And there's this chick who's either going to fight him or is waiting for him. Then we got the friend. I don't know. She's got crazy eyes. I don't want her to be my friend. And then we got Midnight Web Spinner. Was Boris the artist for these cards? Yep. Boris Vallejo. Correct. Correct. Are you ready to be rumbled as long as it's large, intimidating, muscular women? Fair enough. Juggle them. Yep, the art is wild. Shipman, you got meds now that keep you awake? Excellent, buddy. That's good. These aren't magic cards. Nope, we spun random on the wheel, bro. So, these are Hyborian Gates. Mailmaster Room's going full on skiing. Skiing on them slopes. So yeah, man, there's definitely some cool artwork here. From a different era. A different time. Not generated by AI. I really wonder what things are going to look like 10 years from now. After all this stuff has been around for that long. It's a weird world we're moving into, my friends. A weird one. Inferno, yep. Core Tapper, obviously going to have a heyday with charge counters. Mike, you collected art sets in the early 90s from Boris, Hildebrand, and Easley. All right, nice, man. Shipman, the 10-cent novel badass art. Yeah, like, it was a different time, man. You know, you can find all kinds of crazy stuff on the internet. But once upon a time, it would be like, hey, I'm going to, like, a bookstore or whatever. And you just look at a book, and it's just all you get is the cover, right? You get the cover and maybe like a little description, but the cover is going to feed your imagination. And by the way, this is such an epic set of books, right? Because this is all three put into one. The Fiona of Our Tapestry is great. I'm not done yet. Like, there's still a little bit left in the book. I'm most of the way through. I dropped it today. My bookmark fell out, so I have to find my place again. But either way, I'm most of the way through this book, and it is awesome. It is genuinely, surprisingly good to the point where it's one of those ones where I'm surprised I didn't know about it before. You know what I mean? Where it's just so well done. It's so well done that I can't believe that I didn't know this existed. So, Yeah, I remember going to the bookstore. It's like the used bookstore back in the day, and just looking at a cover of a book, and you see crazy magic going on and warriors and stuff. You're like, this is gonna be epic. Habanero, you're making your way through Eye of the World. Oh, Robert Jordan, Wheel of Time. Fucking love Wheel of Time, man. But yeah, this is genuinely great. It has surprised me multiple times with the choices that were made. I'm like, bro, this is great. The author's making such great choices with it. I have actually, I can't really think of any criticisms I have to level at this book. Really. I'm sure there are some that people would have. I'm not saying it's like a flawless masterpiece or anything, but it's really enjoyable fantasy literature. Habanero, fuck yeah, bro. Wheel of Time is epic as hell. I remember when I was first introduced to it back in the day, when my buddy Double Strike, he had all the books, and he'd loan them to me one by one. So when I finished one, he'd loan me the next one, and I read through the entire series up until that point. Obviously, it hadn't been finished then, and I loved it. I loved it. Wheel of Time is such a great series. The show was an abomination of incredible proportions to the point where I couldn't watch it. He could. He's like, okay, yeah, 95% of it, but for the 5% that I like, yeah, I can. And I'm like, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I watched one full episode of Wheel of Time and 10 minutes of the second episode. And it was funny because I was so stoked about Wheel of Time coming back, the show and everything. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. I went back through all the books. And then in the first episode, they're like, they throw Egwene in the water. And I'm like, okay, all right. They're changing the story a bit. They want to give her more of a role at the beginning because she's like one of the key characters. I get that. That's cool. And then it's just like, you are a powerful woman journey thing. Okay, cool. Whatever. You got your thing that you're doing to make it into the cool, whatever. And then she gets back to the end and everyone cheers for her. And her Rand is like this little wang boy. And you're just like, what? And she's mouthing off to her dad. And Perrin's weak and has a wife that hates him who's stronger than him, and Matt's dad's a piece of garbage, and old ladies are fighting Trollocs. And like, it was funny. Carly turned to me 15 minutes into the show and said, hey, why doesn't this show hate men? Like, it was so palpable that it was amazing, because it's like, first of all, you got a world where women are already in control. Aes Sedai are the most powerful beings on the entire thing, in the entire thing. Like, that's it. There's nobody more powerful than them. They make kings and queens dance to their whims. They wield immense power and literally just essentially neuter all the fucking dudes who can wield the power. It's hilarious. They're completely in control. So to turn around and then just have everything and have Curly go, why does this show hate men? I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, I do not know. Lan and the way they presented him, all of it. I was like, good Lord, what is this? It was so bad. But like, I didn't want to ruin Carly's viewing experience, so I didn't say anything. I didn't want to make her go. Like, I didn't want to go, wow, this is really stupid and agenda pushing to the hardest level. I loved it, though. I loved it when the Trollocs invaded and they showed old lady after old lady fighting the Trollocs. And you're just like, come on, man. Come the fuck on. This village is full of like able-bodied men who would also be fighting these Trollocs. If you want to include these old grandmas fighting so that everybody's fighting, okay, cool. But like, holy fucking shit. Come off of it. Come off it, move. Come off it, show. You know? So I watched the first episode and hated it so much. And then the second episode, I was like, well, you know what? Give it a chance. Maybe you're just overreacting. Yeah, sure, you know, Perrin being pre-married is a massive change, but maybe it'll be all right. And then 10 minutes into the second episode, I'm like, I can't even watch this. I'm done. Hey, Ryan! Good morning to you. Bro, it's been a while. How you doing? Let's spin the wheel. Drunkle, your brother was furious about it. You know what? I couldn't get furious about it. I couldn't because it was too absurd. Like, if they had stayed closer to what I knew as the Wheel of Time, then the divergences would have pissed me off more. But it was so deranged. Like, it was so deranged that I just went, okay, there's lots of different spinnings of the wheel where it's just like, this is a different weaving of the wheel, I guess. One that's stupid. This ain't my wheel of time, bro, so enjoy. Have fun with it. I couldn't even get, like, angry about it. All right, so what did we land on? Oh, you choose. Okay, Ryan, you get to choose, buddy. What do you want? You want Jug Hunt, Insult, Wonders, Magic, or Random? Habanero, the first time I explained my experience with the show, it didn't make sense to you, but now with the context of how much you've read at this point, you understand the character violation. It's hilarious because the show desperately hates dudes, but the main character of the show, the most important character in the show, is a dude, and they hate that. So they make him into some weird little, like, it's just absurd. The whole thing is just absurd. Oh. Ryan, you want random? Okay, you got it, buddy. You got it. So now we have Wyvern for random. Let's go. Let's go. Just make a wheel where it's $450 a spin, but it's terrible punishments for me. All right. What do we got here? We got bait. Oh, that's bait, bro. That's bait. Okay. Then we got Pack-a-Whack Jack. What the hell's this? Strength 2, fire breathing can't be used by either side in a battle that Pack-a-Jack is a part of. Oh, he's an Arctic dragon that shuts off fire breathing. That's kind of cool. I've never seen him. I've never seen this card that I can remember. Then we got Pan Lung. Some ravens. Fucking Marduk. He's out there hunting dragons or something. We got Magic Potion. A Hailstorm. It's a pretty powerful magic. Poisonous Air. Everyone loses a gold for each dragon. I don't know how that works. Poison Breathing. That's kind of fun to get those together. Cold Cheese always got the golden fleece, bro. Then we got Marina. She's bringing them birds. Oh, she cancels the play of a dragon slayer. She likes to seduce brave dragon slayers and change them into harmless magpies, pigs, or oxen. Ha! What up, Nishimoto? How you doing? All right, we got Heat Wave. Seaweed. Treasure Thief. Look, he's got a bag of swag. He's got a bag of swag. And then Earthquake. All players must discard one card from their hand. Yeah. Heavy Metal, you liked this game? Wyvern was fun? Yeah, I played it back in the day. I didn't play it for that long. Most card games we played didn't last that long. Drungle, not only did the show hate men, but it also deleted any scene where Rand or Matt acted honorably. It was pretty wild. Like, the sheer amount that they did with the show in terms of just, like, making every man into garbage. It was like, oh, wow, it's so over the top that it's impossible to get upset about it because it's not the real thing. It's some random, insane person's fantasy of what it should be. And yeah, I was just amazed by that. To take a world that's already your dream. It's like, you want a world where women are in control, right? Yes, we do. Okay, here's that world that already exists that way. Okay, now we're going to make all our own kinds of revisions. And it's like, these aren't making it better, bro. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. The Treasure Thief looks like a Scooby-Doo villain. Joe, you're right. You're right. Habanero, I did trade a piece of Power 9 for a box of Wyvern. I traded a time walk for a box of Wyvern. All right, Shipman, have a good one, buddy. Shipman says, thanks for the 6 months, beautiful Falcon. I don't know what the hell that means. Bo, did you have an affair with Shipman? Did you two entangle your spirits? Yeah, Larry, exactly. Sounds like Wheel of Time fan fiction, bad writing. That's what it is. I was very disappointed, but I just didn't get angry because it was too absurd. It was too absurd. It's like, okay. And even the use of the power looked like crap. So the only way I would watch that show is if I was going to do a series just ragging on it. You know? Just trashing it. Thompson, Super Chat says, might as well go for a spin. Gonna have a beer at the creek tomorrow near Chattanooga. Oh, the Chattanooga fucking hoochies. Oh, both. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. You can't fool me, though. I know what's going on. Let's go. Nishimoto, don't you be putting me and Bo into your own fucking Rule 34 fanfiction, son. Thompson, you got random. It's a random kind of evening, isn't it? Well, what's up next on the random stack? It is Munchkin. They screwed this set up and accidentally put a bunch of extra rares. The rare collation in the set was horrifically managed, so you end up with packs with way too many rares in them. Sometimes you can get packs with no rares, but most packs that are messed up have too many rares. So this game didn't last very long, unfortunately. It died pretty quick. Come on, what is going on with this pack? Alright. So yeah, whenever I open a pack of Munchkin, I like to see how many rares I got. And they all have goofy, like, humor-based concepts. So this is Alligator. Oh, it's a rare, straight out the gate. Okay. We got an Alligator. We got a Spider Spying. He's not rare. We got a Bullrog. Ah, there's your Lord of the Rings action. We got a Hardvark. A Me Too Medallion. Potato Bug. A Building Inspector. Wounded Pride. Are we only going to get one rare now after I said that? It might be. A Cheetah. A Cheetah. Crack-a-doom. Enchanted Coat Rack. Oh, we got another rare. Off Centaur. Alright, so we got 2 rares there. It's alright. That's alright. A little bit of goofy punnery for those of you who like that stuff. Carly definitely does. Carly definitely do. Millmaster, what are you talking about? Did that actually happen? Heavy Metal Super Chat says Final Fantasy VII came out in the US on 9/7/97. Did it? Bro, I remember walking for like 45 minutes from my parents' place when I was a kid to pre-order Final Fantasy VII at That's Entertainment. And I got a Cloud t-shirt for doing that. I remember. I was so stoked about that. Final Fantasy VII was a very big deal. It wasn't as good to me as Final Fantasy VI. I'm not going to pretend that it was, but it was still a very epic experience overall, you know? All right, Heavy Metal, let's go for a spin. Oh, I choose. Well, What haven't we done? We've done magic, we've done insult, we've done jug hunt. You know, we haven't done wonders. Let's do wonders. Let's have a balanced breakfast, shall we? I don't know anybody who plays Munchkin, like, at all. At all. At all. So there we go. We got the wonders of the first pack. Let's see what we got in here. Maybe we can get one of the cards that I need to finish off my playset. Because I'm still missing cards. Oh, Heavy Metal. You had the pre-order t-shirt too? Nice. Nice. 10th grade? I think I was in 7th grade when it came out for me. I can't remember. No, I don't remember exactly, honestly. No, I must have been older. Yeah. I was probably like around the same, honestly. Okay, so we got a Broken Eldritch Idol, a Hex Hunter, we got Cosmo Cloudman, we got a Giant Gura Beast, 13 power. That is giant. Mystic Albila. We got a foil Seer's Gaze. A foil Balthok Blade Bane. Yeah, these are all common foils. Boo! I wanted something crazy. And then a Glasswing Cockatrice. So this is a 5-cast, 4-power flyer. On attack, you can play core cards of any orbital this round. Oh, cool. All right. So basically, it's almost like you have access to all colors at a discount. Not too shabby. Oh, we got another. Oh, no, it's the Cave-Dwelling Toebiter. I hate this guy. 0 cost, but at the end of the round, your opponent gains control of it. 4 power for 0, but you got to hand it over to your opponent. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And then a Dustfall Deadhead, and oh man, I was hoping for a Historian or a Remains of Barnabas, right? Because I collect those for Carly. Okay, so that was an alright pack. That wasn't as high on the hype chain as it could be, though. That was alright. Nagel, you love how much I love Final Fantasy VI as much as you love Final Fantasy IV. Well, Final Fantasy IV is my runner-up for best Final Fantasy. 6, 4, 7 is how it goes for me, right? That's the ordering. That's right, Buildmaster. I mean, with 4 power though, you can do more than bite your toe. He had a different name originally. I know that because on the checklist, he's under a different name. It's like toe biting, and then it was like something. One part of the name was different. The toe biter, I think, was actually something different. It was just some weird beast name, and then they just changed it to toe biter, I believe. Kevin, you wanted Historian to see the yelling. Yeah, I've got that little clip for when we hit Historian, but none today. None to add to my collection of like 500 that I have. I have so many Historians. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Larry, do you think that Leisure Suit Larry would be something that would even sell anymore? Was Leisure Suit Larry ever really that big a thing? I remember it when I was like a kid. It's distinctive in that it's the only game I ever played that had a zipper icon, which you could just walk around unzipping your pants and slapping your dong on things. I'm going to try and rub my deck on the electrical outlet. It's like, don't do that, stupid. The game would just say shit like that to you. Mike M. Super Chat says, spin it again. All right, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it landed on insult. You have won an insult, Mike M. Let's go. Let's go. Where do we start? Well, let's start with your last name. You're so fucking stupid. Your parents didn't even bother to try to teach you your own last name. You only had the same last fucking initial, right? That's it. Just here, his last name will just be an M because he's too fucking stupid. His first name is already 4 letters. That's too many for him. Make sure that the last initial is the same as his first initial so he doesn't fucking blow out the 6 brain cells that he has. Your parents hate your fucking guts. And I agree with them, bro. You suck. You're like a fucking box of onion rings with no actual fucking onions in them. Just hollow, greasy, empty garbage. You got fucking weird creases in your brain, too. You can't see them, but everybody else can tell. Because you sound like a fucking Magoo when you talk. Because you got weird wrinkles in your brain, you fucking donkey kisser. That's pretty good. That's it. There you go. There you go. Your dad left with the rest of your letters to your last name. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out to get cigarettes and a new family. Goodbye, fuckface. Oh. Final Fantasy VIII came out in the US on 9999. Oh, did it really? That's awesome. If that's true, that's awesome. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I had no idea. Just going back to what I was saying earlier, I had no idea I'd have so much fun just kicking a soccer ball around. It was nice. It was nice. I'm glad we can have so much fun. Just fucking around, cracking open packs, talking shit, just chilling. I genuinely appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. You know, the way Amagoro said earlier, he's like, I wish that I could express to you guys properly how much I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I feel the same way. I cannot express to you guys fully, even though I can speak with great flourish. I still don't think I could ever fully convey the magnitude of enjoyment and improvement that this brings to my life. You know? So, thanks! I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Maybe not all of you, because some of you are crusty chuds. You know who you are. Oh. Heavy metal, yeah, dude, those are awesome release dates. Intentionally picking dates like that is fun. I like stuff like that. It's great. It's like when, what was it? What was it? Like May 25th of 2025 is 5/25/25. So 5/25/25. I like that. I like crap like that. I find it satisfying on some level, you know? Been drinking way more water lately, so thumbs up for me on that one. All the pop I've had today was that one tiny little can, the mini can. That's it. That's it. Better a chud than a chode. Fat little tuna can body. I'm building a tuna can. Ryan, what's wrong with your crust? The fucking tectonic plates are shifting and your magma's oozing out, you fucking goo boy. Larry, you gotta watch Squid Game Season 3 tonight after the stream because it's living rent-free in the back of your head right now. I will admit that you guys talking about it has made me mildly curious about Season 2 of Squid Game, you know? Hey, thanks, Juglum. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, I think I can feel some twinges in my back from yesterday's strawberry picking. But those strawberries were good. I ate some of those like last night, and they were quite flavorful. Man, I'm just turning into a boring old man. I'm gonna eat strawberries and kick a ball around in a field. Nagel water is underrated, bro, but it also is boring. So I forgive people who are like, yo, it's so boring. I want to have something else. I get it. Although, when it's hot, really cold water is king. It's ultra refreshing. Jess, it just looks like you're preparing for the future. It just looks like you're preparing to address people. Zircon, make any bread today? No. Nope, not yet. Not yet. I don't actually have enough bread flour. I went and checked and was like, I am out of bread flour. So, gonna have to wait until next grocery day, which I think she's probably gonna go beginning of the week. So, I'll tell her I need bread flour, and then she'll go, "What? There's not enough money in the grocery budget for you to be adding stuff, man." And I'll be like, "Pick something else and don't get it." Like, I want my bread. Season 2 or 3 are season 2 cut into 2 parts, both shorter than season 1. Really? Well, now that surprises me, and I suppose it makes me more likely to check it out. Because not having to invest as much time, obviously, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's so hard. It's so hard to get a good follow-up to anything. It's like Severance season 2 sucks compared to the first season. It's okay, but like that one season where the one episode where they wander around in the snow in the woods was so aggravating. And just even the way they started second season should have been an indicator of what you were going to deal with. They just started having him running, and then just like, you're having him run for too long. You're up your own ass. We want to get to it. Get to the something actually happening instead of having him run so much. And yeah, it felt like half the time your time was being wasted. I don't care about this little girl. I don't care about her being here. I don't care about her going. There's all kinds of extra whatever it felt like in the second season. Which sucks because the first season was banger. And the second season was just like, and then it's like, we're still not where we want to be with this yet. So I will check out the third season of it. I don't know if I'll stick with it, you know? A lot of the time I just end up bailing at a certain point because it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. How much of your life are you going to put into a show that you're getting nothing from or you just find aggravating? Meh. Apparently Carly's got 90210 to check out. And I'm like, I remember that existing. Like back in the 90s. But I don't remember how good it was in terms of dramas for ladies to watch. Because that's obviously a show for chicks. Right? 90210. I'm going down to the pit. What is it? The Peach Pit. Dylan. Nagel, the Final Fantasy VI opera scene is good. Yes, it is. I loved that part, man. It's cool that they made a card based on that too. We're gonna make Final Fantasy cards. Include that moment, man. Include that moment. Final Fantasy VI is the best, but its commander deck is the most panned of all the commander decks. It's the one that gets left to last. That ain't right. Final Fantasy VI. If you like Final Fantasy VII more than Final Fantasy VI, sure. But Final Fantasy X? Fucking really? Really? Fucking Blitzball? Over Final Fantasy VI. Do you have a fucking brain tumor? Were you raised by fucking wolves that also had fucking brain damage? Final Fantasy X over Final Fantasy VI. For real. For real. Ha 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 ha. No. Underwater soccer. No. Nishimoto X and X2 for the win. Whatever. I played X2. It's got catchy music. I'll give you that. Juggum, have I seen this game? Uma Thurman's Pretty Derby, anime horse girl racing? No, I have never heard of it. Saw that I see the Costco Final Fantasy Commander bundles. I did. I did see those. They got the Commander bundle, 4 promo cards, and like 2 booster packs with them. I think they're going to be available in like a week or something like that. I got that noted down. That is a news item, lit, a tiny little bit of news. The problem that I was having with my family members in terms of their health and things getting worse, losing my uncle or whatever, it really did pull my focus from a lot of things, and I lost track of stuff that was going on and wasn't having as easy a time keeping up with what was going on in Magic. But I'm more back in the rhythms now, and that's not me saying fucking yo, don't tell me shit. Come in and tell me all the fucking news you guys find, all of it. It's not me saying don't tell me I know. I'm just saying that I'm a little more back in the flow and a little more back on top and in the know. So you got a greater chance now when you bring up news for me going, yeah, got that one already. But I want to hear it all because there's too much and it's easy to miss shit. Too much. That's right, Nagel. I liked Final Fantasy X as well, right? I liked it too, but it doesn't beat 6. It doesn't beat 6. It's like Monster Rancher for racing horse girls. Oh, really? Carly loved Monster Rancher. So that might be worth acquiring. She's got the Monster Rancher on Steam now where you can just put in any disc you want. You can just name any disc and it'll just go, okay. But to circumvent the whole you being able to get the most powerful endgame stuff, they lock certain ones where it's like, you can't pick that disc until you've made it this far in the game and progressed. So, pretty sweet actually, considering before the game had a novel concept. Monster Rancher had a very novel concept where you'd put different discs in. Your music CDs, other games, movies, whatever, right? And then it would generate random monsters based off those different discs, which was neat. That was neat. Larry, you keep getting ads for the Uma Pretty Derby. Well, what is it? Anime girls riding horses, or are you talking about centaur anime ladies? What are we talking about? Umame horse girls. Oh, they're not centaurs. They're not riding horses, they're just running? It's a bunch of fucking anime girls running? What the fuck? It's just a bunch of fucking anime bitches running. They don't, they don't have horses. They're just running. Oh my god, that's hilarious. They're just fucking running, bro. Oh, it's like a show too? It's a show and a game? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the fuck? They're just running, man. They're just running. These chicks have tails. Crying into her coffee. They're just like track running horse ladies or something. Alright, that's goofy as hell. The game's supposed to be a mix of hot anime girls with horse ears and horse betting gameplay. How do you tug it to that? She's got a horse hair tail. What do you want to feel horse hair on your fucking chest? What, like, while you're banging her and she makes whinnying noises or whatever? What's wrong with people? What is wrong with people? It still seems like it'd probably be fun to play. You combine them to make new horse girls? This sounds insane. Nishimoto, so many girls are addicted to that game. Are they? Are they? Joggle them, you can see the screen and the wheel reflection. I don't think you can. Nah, that's not the screen. This part, you see this part right here? That's a light. See? Oh, that's the halo of God. Wah, 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 wah. Jugglum, is it not out yet? Have you not played it? Are you asking the general internet if they want to bang a horse girl? Come on, man. You know the answer to that question. Oh, I'm losing faith in mankind. You know what? That's it. This is a good place to leave it off right here. You know what? We're out. That's it. We're calling it. We're calling it for the night after this horse girl butt degeneracy. We're calling it a night. My soul is leaving my body. It's